Here's something that should be impossible. Right now, the U.S. housing market is experiencing its lowest number of home sales in nearly 30 years. At the exact same time, home prices are sitting near all-time highs. Fewer buyers. Higher prices. That breaks the most basic rule of economics. Supply and demand are supposed to balance each other out. So what's going on? Why does this market feel completely broken? And more importantly, what does it mean for you? Welcome to Shozib Invests. Today, we're breaking down exactly what happened, step by step, so you can understand the system and make smarter moves. The numbers don't lie. Let's start with reality. The median home price today is around $418,000. Back in 2019, it was just $272,000. That's a 46% increase in a few years. Now add mortgage rates. In 2021, rates were around 2.6%. Today, around 6.5% or higher. Same house, same price range, but your monthly payment, then about $1,300 now, over $2,000. That's roughly $700 plus extra every month for the same house. So you're paying more for the home and more for the loan at the same time. This isn't random. This is a chain reaction. The domino effect 1. 2020. Cheap money era. When the global crisis hit, central banks slashed interest rates to near zero. Money became extremely cheap. Suddenly, people could afford bigger homes. So demand exploded. People who were waiting, they rushed in. House 2. Lifestyle shift, remote work boom. Then something unexpected happened. Homes became everything. Office, gym, school, life. Small apartments no longer worked. So millions of people left expensive cities and moved to cheaper areas. This created a massive surge in demand. Prices skyrocketed. In just 2 years, housing prices jumped over 30% nationwide. Chart increasing 3. 2022, rate shock. Then inflation hit hard, and central banks responded aggressively. Interest rates skyrocketed. Mortgage rates jumped from around 3% to nearly 8%. And just like that, affordability collapsed. Millions of buyers were pushed out of the market. The freeze. Why prices didn't fall. Here's the part most people don't understand. Demand dropped, but supply also dropped. Why? Because of something called the lock-in effect. Millions of homeowners locked in ultra-low rates during 2020 to 2021. If they sell today, they lose that low rate forever and replace it with a much higher one. So what do? They don't sell, even if they want to, even if they need to. Result: fewer buyers, fewer sellers. The market didn't crash. It froze. The reality for buyers. Let's make this real. Imagine someone responsible. Good salary, good credit, savings, no major debt. By all traditional standards, they should be able to buy a home. But today, they can't, because the income required to afford a home is far higher than what most people earn. This isn't about bad decisions. This is a structural problem. That's why first-time buyers are at record lows. Average buyer age is now around 40. Many young people are delaying life milestones. Some are even giving up on homeownership completely. The hidden crisis: supply shortage. Here's the deeper issue. The housing shortage didn't start in 2020. It started after 2008. For over a decade, not enough homes were built. Today, the U.S. is short millions of houses. And the homes that were built, mostly expensive ones, affordable starter homes, almost disappeared. Is this 2008 again? No. Not even close. In 2008, risky loans were everywhere. People couldn't afford their mortgages. The system collapsed. Today, lending is stricter. Buyers are more qualified. Homeowners have strong equity. This market isn't fragile. It's expensive, constrained, and stuck. What happens next? Everyone is waiting for one thing: lower interest rates. Yes, that would help. But here's the twist. If rates drop quickly, millions of buyers jump back in. Demand spikes instantly. But supply, still limited. And when demand hits limited supply, prices go up again. So instead of a crash, we may see a slow, long adjustment over years. Smart strategy. Here's the truth no one tells you. It's not always a good time to buy. Run your numbers. If housing costs are above 30% of your income, risky. If you're stretching your budget, dangerous. Sometimes, renting and investing, the difference, can actually be the smarter move. Final message. This market isn't broken in the way people think. It's not collapsing. It's not crashing. It's just stuck. Buyers can't afford to enter. Sellers can't afford to leave. And until that changes, this frozen market is the new reality. If this video helped you understand what's really going on, make sure to like, thumbs up. Subscribe to Shozib Invests. Because here, we don't follow hype. We follow the math.